I have tired. That is why I don't want to go to school.
So why don't you go to the hospital?
Okay.
Hello. What's wrong with you?
We said I have tired.
Really? Okay, I will check it out. Okay. The outcome is no problem. Okay, please go home.
Oh my God. What should I do?
いうドクター北野上
I'm a greatest doctor, Kenshi Kitano. I have a good solution for you.
Really?
Because I have never mistaken.
Hello everyone. Thank you. Today we will explain the reason why he got tired. In that case, we think there is one reason, and at first I will explain one contents. It looks unrelated at a glance. However, it is very important for today's topic. It is static electricity. I think everyone knows this phenomenon and have experienced it. For example, in winter, when you touch the doorknob of your house, you feel down. Jumping is uncomfortable for many people, and they dislike static electricity. However, do you know the structure of static electricity? From now, I'll explain it. Please look at this picture. Left one is object A, and right one is object B. All objects have positive electricity and negative electricity, and the amount of both electricity is equal. However, if some friction or touch occur between them, negative electron move to others, and finally, object A charged positively and object B charged negatively. That is structure of static electricity. In addition, if there is an object that has lower voltage and can conduct electricity, extra negative electron is discharged from object B to this one. That is structure of zapping. As you know, lightning is the biggest structure. Lightning the biggest static electricity. However, lightning occurs not only in the sky, but also in our body. We always have static electricity, and it causes today's now kids' bad condition. In the blood vessels, many substances are flowing, and vessel is so narrow, so substances strike each other. In other words, too much friction and touches occur in the blood vessels, so static electricity inevitably occurs. Now I'm sure that you think, wait, you said static electricity will be discharged sometime. Is it the same even in our body? That is a nice question. In fact, static electricity in our body is different from the normal one. So, in that case, static electricity cannot escape our body. If static electricity is stored inside our body, cells are damaged and this function becomes decreasing. For example, red blood cells stick each other and blood becomes muddy. It causes many diseases.
have a question for you. Are you rightly thinking about static electricity in the body? Perhaps most people have never been concerned about static electricity in the body. If you continue to accumulate static electricity in your body, swelling, fatigue accumulation, cancer, and diabetes will occur. So you should take static electricity in your body seriously. From now, I will explain in detail why these symptoms will occur. The first example is swelling. The more static electricity exists in the blood vessels, the more amount of water increased in our blood vessels. It makes more amount of water go out of the blood vessels. This is a mechanism of swelling. The second example is fatigue accumulation. Static electricity encourages calcium metabolism. In order to compensate for lack of calcium, calcium in teeth and bones dissolve into blood. This may contribute to osteoporosis, and osteoporosis causes mental irritation, tiredness, loss of motivation, and physical fatigue. The third example is cancer. Under normal conditions, even though we hold cancer cells, we seldom get cancer. This is because we hold a gene to suppress the cancer cells. However, if this gene is suffered from static electricity in the body, its gene can't work well and it is become easier to get cancer. The fourth example is diabetes. We have a small cell tissue called Langerhans island in spleen. Langerhans island secretes insulin, and insulin lowers the amount of the sugar in blood vessels. However, if static electricity suffers Langerhans island, we can't lower the amount of the sugar in blood vessels. After that, our body starts letting glucose out with urine. This is a diabetes.
As we mentioned earlier, the static electricity can be generated by rubbing even on water. That's why everyone can accumulate static electricity in the body if they do not remove the static electricity. When static electricity is accumulated in your body, it causes various diseases. The main cause of the disease is mitochondrial and blood. First, I'd like to talk about mitochondrial. Mitochondrial produces ATP. A large amount of static electricity is generated in the process of producing ATP. In that process, cells are damaged and oxidized. As a result, it causes various diseases. Second, I'd like to talk about the blood. The blood that flows in the blood vessel is carrying various substances to the whole body. While these substances are being carried, they collide with each other and rub against each other. As a result, the blood becomes muddy and causes various diseases. Although static electricity causes various diseases, it's difficult to discharge outside the body in your modern life. Why is that? This is because of insulator. Insulator is difficult or impossible to discharge our body outside the body in your modern life. We are surrounded by insulator. The main examples of insulator is rubber and glass. For example, the rubber used in the soles of shoes you wear is completely insulated. We do not wear barefoot. Therefore, we do not have many opportunities to touch the Earth directly.
You can see that the static electricity causes various diseases. You understand the static electricity doesn't flow out of the body in these days. However, it can flow out of the body when touching the earth. How does it happen? The answer is very simple. This answer is earthing. Through earthing. Do you know earthing? I think most people don't know that. Don't care about it. So, let's start with familiar examples. So first one. This is an earth wire. It is attached to the plug sockets at home. The primary role of the earth wire is to send electricity out of the house. It exists to prevent electrical leakage. This is because a fire more likely to electrical leakage occurs when an electrical leakage occurs. And the earth has a large container that keeps a large amount of electricity from human point of view. Therefore, the earth's capacity is infinity. Therefore, it is possible to send conduct electricity out of the earth. The function of the earth wire applies for human beings. The earth wire system and earthing are based on the same principle. However, why does electricity flow toward the earth? Because electricity flows from high voltage to low voltage. I cannot make it sense. I understand it. Don't care. To put it simply, if we measure the flow of the mountain river, so the flow of the mountain river is the same principle as that. Another key point. So another key point is free electrons. Do you know free electrons? So free electrons is weakly connection. So, and the earth has many free electrons. Therefore, we have to say that the more free electrons, the easier it is to conduct electricity to the earth. I show my conclusion. First, we can remove static electricity in the body. Second one, earthing solves various diseases, problems. Finally, free electrons makes electricity easier to flow to the earth. By the way, recently, our lives are surrounded by some electrical devices. Some electrical devices causes electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves causes severe disease or static electricity. For example, according to Swedish research, the children living under the strong electromagnetic waves are 3.8 higher than who are not. However, we can't live to use electric devices. So therefore, the danger of electromagnetic waves is increasing. Therefore, we need to do earthing. So earthing makes us very happy.
Okay, nextly I want to talk about the effect of earthing. And as we said before, earthing is very good for our health. And actually, there are a lot of reports about earthing. So for example, these are the pictures about wounds. And the subject was two people. And this subject has the 80s, the woman and the athlete. And both of them have the disease. So they can't heal their wounds. But if we do the earthing, the subjects that do the earthings, the wound becomes very, very good. Yeah. And so I want to say this words is the earthing heal wounds, because we can clear our blood thread or something so. And nextly, I want to talk about the inflammation. And the inflammation is the cause of a lot of diseases. So in this picture, there are a lot of red points, and these red points have the cause of the big disease. But in the lower picture, there are a lot of the blue points, and this is the reason we can remove the cause that is a big disease. And lastly, as I said before, the blood thread is the cause of the static electricity. And static electricity, we have to remove the static electricity. That is because this is the cause of our small disorder or big diseases. So this is a picture also the research. And if we do earthing, we can clear our blood. And both of them always try to the same methods. Okay. And actually, I had an experiment that I used this method. Firstly, I checked about the electricity in our bodies, and the number is 24 and 24.5 millivoltage. Okay, please remember. And after the earthing, actually the 0.7 millivoltage. So if we do earthing, we can reduce our static electricity in our body. And the next subject is also, firstly, this subject has about 20 millivoltage in our body. But after that, maybe you can understand 1.6 millivoltages. So like these subjects, we can reduce our static electricity by earthing. Okay. And nextly, as we mentioned about the earthing, and nextly I want to talk about the detail of earthing. So firstly, this is very, very important point. That is please take off your shoes before you're earthing. Because as we said before, our sneaker or shoes is made by rubber, and rubber is made by insulator. Because of this, we can't flow our static electricity from our body. So firstly, we have to take off your shoes. So we can be barefoot. Okay, barefoot is the very most important thing. And every day, please try this earthing 30 minutes a day. And next week, I want to talk about the places that is the best, where is the best place for earthing. And where Kansai University students, yes. So we can make use of our good, very, very good facilities. So for example, in Kangaku, there are a lot of nature. For example, this is very famous spot, Central Lawn, yes. Maybe many people enjoy the playing sport or eating the lunch and something. And the next one is Japanese garden. We, the ESS member, use every day because we have the lunchtime practice, yes. So the reason why I chose these places is very simple. These common points have the nature, and we have to touch the earth, as Mr. Kitano always said. So we can try to touch the earth in like these Japanese garden and Central Lawn. So please keep it. And these places, do earthing is very simple. Just barefoot and stand Japanese garden or central lawn. Very simple. And lastly, I want to talk about the advantages of earthing. Firstly, as we mentioned about the blood flow, and if our blood flow will be bad, our big disease or small disorder will happen. So if we do earthing, our blood flow will be good. And for example, if our blood flow will be good, our blood will go every places that I have in our body. So we can remove our fatigues, or we can remove our coldness. So like these advantages, if we do earthing, we can be healthier than now. So and we can get energy for tomorrow. So earthing has a lot of good points. So from today, I want you to take this earthing with us. Okay, so please review Naoki. Naoki has small disorder every day, but if Naoki do earthing, what will happen? So let's see.
I do earthing. I have full power.
It's great. Naoki, let's go dating.
Okay.
Thank you. I have never mistaken ever.